We are standing what has become known as the drum, which is the major scenic element of Trojans. So this side is the Carthage side, and the rear side of it, which is a series of vertical walkways, one above the other, is the Troy side. The builders are on their final stages of building and painting, so on Thursday this will start to be taken down.
1, 2, 3, go!
Today we are in the middle of our big get out, so the pieces are completed. We're now literally taking them apart, each section, and they will be then weighed, which is a crucial aspect of it, then labelled. This is broken down into hundreds of different pieces. Every piece has to be itemised so it goes in exactly the right pallet.
Once the set is taken apart in our workshops, it'll then be loaded onto pallets, which are large storage cages that fit in a lorry.
An average ballet may be about 3 to 4 pallets. This particular set is about 15, which is in excess of what we would normally do for an opera. Something like Falstaff, for example, would be about 6 or 7. And the biggest I've known is the ring cycle, which is about 30 pallets worth. So you can imagine it's a lot of people, a lot of scenery, and a lot of transporting it up to the opera house. It's a big logistical thing to organise. From there, we're then going to take it all up to the opera house, and the big build there will then be started.
I take it that's full. Gated up. The inside of these two runners underneath here will fit either side of them rollers. They're our guides. As you can see, it's identical underneath here. We've got about an inch tolerance. It's massive for a new show. We haven't shifted a new show this size for a long time. I think the last big one was the ring cycle, and that was quite a few years ago. This one very likely heading towards 20 trailers. It's been quite a big undertaking. This is where the fun begins. They tell us it's the largest lift in Europe. It's quite a machine. It's scary to get in there, let's put it that way. It's a very delicate manoeuvre getting in there because we haven't got a lot of room in there. We'll get into the lift. We'll go down 3 floors to the carousel. We'll tell a computer that we want to store a pallet. We put in the pallet number and the description. The machine itself then will turn and continue turning until there's a space comes to the gate in front of the trailer. It'll come up on the screen and tell us that we can transfer the pallet then from the trailer into the carousel, and once it's in the carousel it's basically stored. And that's it. The computer knows that it's in there, and the crew can go down whenever they want with their dollies and take the pallet out of the carousel into the lift again and take it up to stage. It's quite a simple procedure in a way.
So the set's been brought up from the carousel in the pallets up to the build area, which is where we are now. We're probably approaching the halfway mark in the build area. We've already built one of the trucks, which you can see behind us there, which is now complete, and we're approaching the final stages of construction of the second truck. And when we've done these 2 trucks, we'll have 2 more trucks of a similar size to do before we have the complete Troy and Carthage drum trucks finished. Once all that is complete, then the set will go into the rehearsal room, where the director will have the performers and the actors and the singers on the set to give them as much time with the set as possible. And then once we finish the rehearsal, it will be transferred onto the stage.